New this morning, the application window is now open for small businesses in San Luis Obispo to apply for new COVID-19 assistance. KSBY News reporter Asia Gore joins us live in San Luis Obispo with more on these much-needed funds. Good morning, Asia.
Good morning, Dustin. A pot of $260,000 will be distributed among as many as 52 small businesses. It's a hand up for local businesses hit hard by the pandemic.
They may be open for business, but they're definitely not seeing the revenues and incomes that they saw previously.
Small businesses barely holding on as the pandemic wages war on the nation's economy. Here in San Luis Obispo, nearly 24 shops downtown forced to shutter in the face of a financial downturn. For the survivors, a bit of shelter from the storm.
They don't have the backing, the financial capability to weather, a storm of this size. And while we know $5,000 doesn't go to solve all the problems, we know that from our previous experiences that it will help move them another step further.
$200,000 injected into the city of San Luis Obispo through the CARES Act, paired with $60,000 in funds from 2 private donors, combined for a total of $260,000 to be distributed to 52 businesses.
Your payroll, your rent, your utilities, any kind of normal business expense, your product would all be available to it.
We have an evaluation committee that's been put together with representatives from the city, from the chamber, and from the community foundation, who will review all the applications from the small businesses.
What SLO Community Foundation Chief Heidi McPherson calls the 3 legs of the stool, public, private, and county, coming together to support small businesses.
We have the city government, we have the chamber, and then we have private philanthropy. The 3 legs of this stool are going to lift up all those small businesses.
Businesses with less than 25 employees are eligible to apply for the funds.
We want to, make it available to folks as fast as possible because we know how urgently they're needed. But additionally, some of the restrictions on the CARES money that the city has taken in will need us to expend it by the end of October.
Back in May, the SLO Chamber distributed $75,000 donated by a local tech company to 15 small businesses across San Luis Obispo County for COVID-19 relief. Live in San Luis Obispo, I'm Asia Gore, KSBY News.
People are stepping up. Thank you, Asia. And the deadline to apply is August 24th. You can find a link to that application in this story on our website, ksby.com.